These highlights are brought to you by Eastern Propane, your local hometown propane dealer. Call 827-3000 or go to easternpropane.com.
We start at 103, where Jefferson's Pat Healy scores back points against Derek Conrad. Healy settling for a 7-1 decision. And Kittatinny wouldn't lose another bout for quite a while. At 112 pounds, Garrett Scrivani pancakes Kellen Moran. He picks up the second period pin to put his team ahead 6-3. Then at 119 pounds, in what was a close bout, Chris Burge takes advantage of a mistake by freshman Mike Monarch. Burge turns him over and records a surprising pin.
He stepped over me, so I just kind of caught him as he went over. It was a great match. The two good kids. That Monarch has a very bright future, and he ran into one of my best kids. Even though Chris is a sophomore, he's one of my best kids. So it was good to see. Monarch came out, set the tone by getting that first takedown, and then it was a scrap. Getting caught to his back just finished the match there.
The Cougar pins continue at 125. Sean Lombardi takes Jared Malson directly to his back. For the first period fall, it's 18-3, Kittatinny in front. At 130, Justin Ziba dominates his bout with Samer Fawad. He very nearly gets the pin right here, but ends up with a 10-1 major decision. Kittatinny got a forfeit win at 135. Then at 140, Troy Hernandez needed only 1 minute to pin Kyle Moran with the cradle, and now the Cougars lead it 34-3. That meant Troy Branham could lock up the win for Kittatinny with a fall at 145. He went all the way to the third period with Kyle Castellonia, then used the half to lock it up.
I knew going out into my match that if I was able to get the pin, we'd clinch it. So I knew I just had to keep working for it, and was able to tire him out as the bout went on. It was close at first. Once I started to be able to turn him, then I opened him up from there.
There's very few times you wrestle a team of quality of Jefferson and the match is over after 45. So it was a great effort by him. That kid was a good, strong, physical, well-trained kid, as all the team was. But Troy had determination there.
At 152 pounds, Jefferson finally wins another bout. Matt Dallacardillo using his legs to pin Joe Hogue. Still, the Falcons trail 40-9. Kittatinny would come right back with another pin at 160. Hobie Wanamaker slaps the cradle on John Knott and scores the fall in under a minute.
I actually wanted to shoot on the kid, but he beat me to it. And I sprawled on him and happened to get a near side cradle and ended up just coming out on top.
On to 171, where it was a close bout between Mike Monteverde and Matt Simpson until Jefferson's Monteverde caught Simpson and recorded the second period pin. Trevor Salvatore moved up to 189 and showed his quickness against Eric Bach, but couldn't turn the bigger wrestler and settled for a 10-4 decision. At 215 pounds, Kittatinny's Derek Kane uses the armbar on Joe Vasili. He turns him for the fall, the seventh pin of the night for the Cougars. The match ends at heavyweight with a pin for Jefferson by Brian Carey using the cradle on Mike Grace, but overall it was an impressive 52-24 win for Kittatinny.
We knew coming into the match that if we didn't pick up bonus points that it was going to be a very close match, and luckily we were able to execute tonight and pick up the bonus points where we needed them.
We just wanted to make a statement tonight. We wanted to show everyone that Lenape wasn't us, and we just wanted to show the league that we're just as good as we think we are.
Hopefully, this is what we're capable of doing. We wrestled great against High Point. We had a disaster last Wednesday against Phillipsburg. We didn't do anything up to our ability. We won 4 matches. It was kind of embarrassing and disgraceful. So for us to bounce back, we had a good match Saturday with Southern, and this could have been our best effort other than High Point for the whole year. So we've got to maintain this, but I'm very, very proud of the kids.
Well, the SCIL season is almost over, but Kittatinny still has a lot to look forward to, a number of tough matches before the season ends, and then, of course, the state playoffs.
We're just looking to wrestle to the best of our capabilities. I mean, sometimes we've been coming out a little bit flat, not wrestling to our expectations. We're just looking to put forward a great effort no matter who the opponent is.
Pulling through and winning states, that's always our goal. First, we want to get over Newton because we think that's going to be a great match. But our main goal is Paulsboro and states.
we want to beat somebody we're not supposed to beat. So obviously, with maybe Eastern being highly ranked, they're on our targets. We've got to take care of Newton, and because it's setting the tone, we probably will see Newton twice. I mean, they're Group 1, we're Group 1.
Don't want to look too far ahead, but Paulsboro has won that group since the beginning of time, and there is a real possibility that someone could take them out this year. Maybe it could be you.
When we get to that point, it's certainly one of our goals. It looks like there's a crack in the armor. They've been beaten once or twice. I heard they got a league loss, first time in 35 years. So, there's a little, looks like there's a crack in the armor. And if we keep improving, what I saw tonight, I would relish that match. Paulsboro, Kittatinny, Group 1 state finals. Let's let it all hang out and go after it. But so we got a lot of wrestling before that, but it would be a great goal, and it's certainly a seed in the back of our head.